Alright, we're back. And I figured out what happened. It took me a little bit. It took a lot of dice rolling. Because effectively, I don't think normal automatic weapons can fire quite as many rounds as this thing can. So I rolled a lot of dice. Ryan actually damaged it. So the good news about his cannon, it ignored the 4 armor, which it would have added to all of its rolls. That's a good thing. It still has like a billion stamina. So, I mean... Whew. Oh. Probably could actually do that. So, okay. Sorry, just figuring something else out. So it already had been a little bit, like, barely injured from your good friend, the, other dragon that's fighting it. Ryan manages to get a good shot in on it and seemingly cut through some of its flesh. It does not seem particularly fully wounded now, but it definitely is a lot worse off than it was. It seems to be unaffected, at least as of yet, by the injuries it has taken. But, like, a splattering of all kinds of blood and fire is now down below it as, like, it's ooze from, like, its armored place where it's, like, the bullets kind of riddle into it, breaking through the armor. And kind of just showering down, creating this, like, conflagration down below all of you. Below where this battle is kind of, like, at the feet of it. Mm-hmm. Dawn.
Ooh.
There's still there's still one horrible flesh monster you can see fighting Nathan.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
I'm not gonna aim at anything this time though.
Yeah.
So that is
standard shotgun difficulty.
Go add my thing. Yep. There we go.
Alright, so I believe we said it was 7?
8.
Oh.
8. So 9 dice of damage.
9. D10. Oh, I did it wrong. I forgot the space. I've been on such a roll.
Okay, you kind of blast into it, kind of like breaking off some of its, like, extraneous bones. Nothing that seems to actually do anything into it. Leslie, you're in a life and death struggle of suckiness inside a cloud.
Shooting this thing again. Moderately better.
Okay, so 2 extra successes, 2 extra damage. Roll your damage dice.
Probably helps if I type in the right command, though.
It probably does.
There.
So 3.
That's only... Okay.
Let's see what it rolls, though. Hey! Okay! So you keep trying to shoot at it, you've been, like, firing at this thing and not having success, and finally you manage to, like, clip it into the body, and the previous injuries you have dealt against it are enough to drop it this time.
Finally.
Agreed.
Okay.
Do you remember what I said before, though, by the way?
You couldn't even see me using the sword.
No. But I know you're still in the cloud and it hasn't moved.
So Nathan, there's this angry monstrosity that really, really wants to kill you, and it's coming after you again.
I'm not going to dodge this time. Fuck it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Alright. So roll some soak. It's hitting you. Just managing to barely hit you with a kind of slash into the arm. Okay. Yep. You kind of take the hit, but it looks like your own supernatural abilities allow you to, like, absorb the attack plus your armor. You know, you kind of, like, get smacked, but you can feel it kind of, like, trying to kind of slash into your shoulder, But your armor and your tough skin definitely keep it from piercing it.
Yeah, suck it thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use celerity again.
Okay.
For 2 extra actions.
Okay.
I'm going to bump my dex again, which
Okay.
puts it up to 5.
Yep.
Which is still perfectly okay. I'm gonna shoot it in the face again.
Okay. Alright, so you get 3 extra successes of damage on this thing. So add 3 to your normal damage, and let's see how well you do. Well, good news is you can't botch on damage.
Okay,
Yeah,
this time I'm
this entire
actually going to
session's-
shoot it in the face.
Okay.
This entire session is curse.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You're really...
Plus 1 to difficulty, right?
Let me check. I think it's, if you're just, like, yeah, you can do the +1 difficulty for aiming, but it wouldn't do any extra damage. It's +2 difficulty, +1 damage. If you want to
then
get extra damage.
Plus 2 for 1 extra damage.
Yep. Okay.
And I get to re-roll 10s, because I'm marksmaning this motherfucker.
You are? Yep. Okay.
Suck it!
Yep. So...
Suck it even harder.
So you end up with...
Nathan's just gonna have to carry this round.
So you end up with 5 extra damage to your normal attack damage.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you managed to finally, like, get this good shot in it, like, kind of aiming straight at its head, and you just blow whatever horrible monstrosity the head is off. So its just head, like, tears off as you kind of shoot straight through it, kind of leaving this, like, kind of, like, oozing stump behind as it kind of just falls back, finally defeated.
Yeah. That's fantastic. There's no more flesh monsters near me, right?
No, there's still some more flesh monsters, but it looks like the black spirals are doing a very good of distracting a large number of them, and the battles between the dragons have also kind of, like, squished some.
Okay. Do I still have an action left?
You do, because you spent your blood for your celerity, and you've only used 2.
Then I'm gonna pull out a frag grenade and throw it towards the black spirals to help them out by destroying some of those flesh monsters.
Okay.
I believe that's dexterity athletics?
To throw something, there is actually a thrown skill that is very rarely used.
Well, it's not in here, so...
It's because it's in the player's guide, because no one usually takes it. Because no one thinks to be, like, an expert at throwing knives and grenades and stuff.
Well, regardless, I'm not gonna have it.
Nope.
But I do have that nice little bonus of +2 to my dex.
You do.
And I still have 1 of my celerity that I keep adding. Because I only took 2 extra actions instead of 1.
Yep.
Or instead of 3.
Yep.
Okay. Normal difficulty?
Yes.
Pull the pin. Throw.
Okay. Now I have to look up explosions. Thank you.
If it helps, I have it up.
Oh, you
Frag
do?
standard. 2 lethal damage plus 3 dice. Blast area 10, force 3. I don't remember what the force does. And primary effects knockdown.
Okay.
So that means everything in the area takes 2 lethal, and then I roll 3 damage plus any successes.
Sure. Roll me some dice of damage. Okay. Alright, I will just roll a universal kind of like soak here. Give me a second.
That's 2 damage automatically before and they don't get to soak it. I believe. Let me reread.
Please do. Explosions. Explosions.
Oh, no.
I think you don't have to roll to do the damage, is what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But still.
All right.
Yeah. You got a grenade over there. Let me see here.
Hold on. It says an explosive with a damage of 4 inflicts 4 health points automatically, and 4 dice are rolled. Each success adds another point of damage to the total. So then Frag says 2L plus 3. So does that mean I roll 5 dice?
No, you don't have to roll 2 of the dice, because 2 of them are automatically being like as if you did. It's sort of like an automatic success you get on it.
Huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Where do you got the rules for it? What part of it is you have on the frag grenade?
I have got 2 things open. One is the WoD Armory, and one of them is the NWOD Equipment book.
Yeah. I am not sure which is correct. Let's just say, I'm just going to keep it simple right now because we have to really cross-reference some grenade damage at some point in time and figure this out a little better. But it looks like the Black Spirals are relatively uninjured by that, if anything was affected by them, because massive amounts of stamina and supernatural toughness. And a bunch of the things are injured around them some more. It looks like, you managed to, universally there's some that are injured. Because you didn't roll quite well on your dice damage. You had a good throw, but it was close by, but it wasn't really next to any of them to get the perfect shrapnel, to blow one up right next to it. Okay.
Still good.
Ryan. Ryan.
I believe in Ryan.
Yeah, I think some things are gonna happen. I'm gonna roll a combination of some things. D10, we'll just say. That seems about accurate. Oof. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3. Not really a great damage roll from him, unfortunately, because a lot of ones in there. Let's see here. 1, 2. Oof. That's probably more accurate. Oops, that is way more dice than I need to roll. I'm trying to get the right numbers here, and I'm trying to roll extra accidentally, but I'm retyping. That is good on his end, though. So, okay. So he'll do some more damage to it.
Force is the base damage, and then damage is the rolled number.
Yes.
So then that should have been 3 plus 5.
Okay, so you should have rolled a lot more dice, yes.
Yeah, next time.
Okay, gotcha. Anyway, yes. It's been forever since I've used a grenade World of Darkness. I think the last time I used one, it was just I rolled so well that the storyteller was just yeah, he dies. I'm sorry. It's you just,
yeah.
There's nothing doing against this here. Okay. Ryan does it some damage, and it is going to totally do something back to Ryan. So let us roll some horribleness towards poor Ryan. That seems correct for a number. Oof. Ouch. Surprisingly, might be survivable for Ryan. Let me put it this way. Might be.
Are we just gonna lose our cockroach?
No, he can spend a rage to keep alive.
Oh, okay.
He still has some rage. He doesn't have a lot, because he starts with a very low base rage in comparison to, like, let's say, a werewolf. They're not as angry.
Makes sense.
He doesn't strike me as an angry dude.
Let me put it this way. He is theoretically taking 8 damage right now before he soaks.
Ow.
Jesus.
As the thing just kind of, like, smashes into where he's at. But it seems more distracted by him rather than the big dragon next to him, and might leave him open to perhaps another attack. So, Ryan, you have your stamina, which let me check to make sure I have the right numbers for you. And you are armed. So, some bonuses. Let's see what you get. An actual pretty good roll. So let's see here. Ryan, who had been hit a little bit from before from one of the stabs, gets kind of smashed away. But it looks like he was able to kind of like hold up his own arms like a bit, like so it was like he's like he kind of like huddled down into his like armored back. As you can see this like thing kind of smash him down into like the kind of slush below him. As like you can see just like cracks have kind of formed on his back a little bit, but he's still standing.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the sense that he's got 6 legs on the ground, right?
Yes. Yes. So
now the
has
dragon is
taken-
standing by us. Is that correct?
It's close by to you, yes.
Oh god. Okay.
So that was he had taken 2 before, and because he got a really good hit on him and he rolled really poorly, this time he rolled well, fortunately, on his soak, which makes a big difference. So he has taken. I have to compare on your guys' charts because I can never remember this chart of damage off the top of my head. Okay. Yep. Ryan is still standing, but he is crippled.
Oh,
From something
I
with a
feel-
strength of, yes, just winged a laying arm down on him. Okay. So the other dragon will kind of come in and will get like a huge blow back on him, on the one that's been standing next to here, seemingly dealing it some more damage. I'm just gonna say that.
Good.
Yep. It's looking like it's actually beginning to wear down from its injuries, though. It looks like Ryan's concentrated fire was enough to, like, you know, actually kind of pierce through some of its defenses.
good.
Okay. That's helpful.
Still wish to run away from this dragon, though. Very far away.
So that leaves us to the top of the round with Dawn.
So there's a dragon near us now.
Yep.
A dragon that specifically we're supposed to be able to kill with our special swords.
Mm-hmm. Also, please, can you all give me courage rolls?
Oh,
Oh,
I knew
yeah.
this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how do I roll my courage roll again? So I have my 4 dice. Do I add anything to my courage?
Courage. Oh god, your courage roll.
Go ahead and roll it for now, and I will let you know if you need to add anything to your courage rolls. Because there's possibilities that you both have, like, but you and Leslie have some things that might help you out. Just set that. Okay, yeah, all of you are fine. The fire's awful. It is kind of close by to you, but an 8 is enough for all of you, basically, at this point in time.
Okay,
and Nathan rolled a 10, so he's just fine. As basically, like, there's this, like, it's oozing out, like, stuff which just spurts out into fire, which you can see is not burning the flesh underneath you guys, but it's just sitting there kind of bubbling away as, like, burning flames that seems to be kind of oozing out from the
that's lovely.
constant amounts of, like, bullet wounds which are riddling it.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, this, like, kind of thing where it's so ungodly. Like, as much as the one looks like it's an amalgam of dragons, which is kind of cool looking still, this thing is still, like, a flesh monster. So, like, there's, like, you can see, like, poking out from beneath, like, the bone armor, like, sometimes, like, eyes, and, like, you can, like, almost see screaming mouths across its flesh sometimes, too.
Lovely.
It's like this, like, massive flesh that's being caged in by just bones into this body.
I don't like this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan.
It's like ribs and limb bones are just creating this, like, network of, like, armor all around it.
Oh. Are there any of those little squidgy men left, or are they mostly just around the black spiral dancers?
At this point in time, they're mostly by the black spiral dancers at this point in time. Nathan's help seems to have actually done some help with the grenade, doing some damage. It seems like the extra damage has allowed them to turn the tide a little bit more. Because they had managed to distract a good chunk more than the rest of you by charging in first. But it also means that, you know, they're taking the brunt of it.
Honestly, they deserve it. They're all terrible people. Well, werewolves.
Did we get any silver grenades?
No.
No.
There was discussion that perhaps you could put in custom shrapnel into a frag grenade, and you never asked for it then.
It's such an expensive frag grenade.
It really would be.
Oh. And then we just have the big old dragon.
Yep. It's big. It's mean looking.
I feel like if I charge at it, I'm gonna get hit and die. You know?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, you were very impressed with the amount of, like, smackdown that Ryan took and is still standing.
Yeah. Honestly, I will never question Ryan again.
Mm-hmm.
Can they be tricked by illusion? I know they can see people that obfuscate, can't they? But does that include being able to see through illusions as
Possibly.
well? Okay.
I will point out there was a chance for them to see through my illusion.
Yes.
Or through my obfuscation.
Okay.
It effectively had to roll aspects.
I wonder what the biggest illusion I can make can be. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Oh, it doesn't tell me a size, but you know.
Yep. I mean,
I might try and cast an illusion to make another giant dragon that can move, because I can add motion to my illusions now.
Okay.
And I can also affect any of the 5 senses.
Okay.
That doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, so I was gonna make another copy of the dragon that's on our side.
Mm-hmm.
Try and help him out a little.
You notice that Oh, I'm gonna say, Dawn, you noticed though when you struck something with the sword, unlike any of the other attacks, nothing oozed out. Because your sword absorbs the blood. And in this it absorbs this weird, like, liquid flesh blood. And it's kind of gross, just seeing it in general.
If I use Chemistry, I can spend blood then to have 2 things at turn, can't I?
You mean celerity?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
I was reading Chemistry at the same time. I can't read and say things at the same time. I think I'm going to use my Chemistry. And then make an illusion of myself in front of the dragon and try and stab it from behind.
Okay. Then please let us, if you use your chemistry then. I believe you might have to roll something. Let me just check.
No.
Not
used it yet.
Spend a willpower point to create illusion. Okay. So I have to check out aspects. Because that literally says it. Okay. Per obfuscate, which is okay. So, I have to roll some stuff for it.
Ooh.
Ew. Okay. Let's see here. This thing would have an effective what of aspects? It probably would give it a lot. So your chemistry is 2. Was it okay? Let's keep it at that because it's not gonna have a lot. Roll. Okay. It seems unaffected by your illusion, unfortunately.
God damn it.
Yes.
Well, then I will... That was a willpower, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm down, and then I'm also down already 1 blood point because I want to split my turn. And then I was gonna roll just to charge at it with the sword.
Yeah, you're kind of like
Go
running
for a
around
strike
behind
jab.
and trying to like stab it in the back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Back of the kneecap, whatever I can reach.
You could like do like a running leap or something, or try to like...
Okay, that sounds pretty fun.
Sure.
I'm aiming for the back then. I'm just
Okay.
gonna try and...
Then let's see here. Just roll me a strength athletics to like jump up onto its back. Because it is a dragon and you're trying to like leap up onto its back.
Strength athletics. Cool. I need to -2, don't I?
Yes. From your
Yeah.
injuries. Okay. Awesome. So you manage to like kind of like run up behind this thing as you try to create an illusion, which it seems still focused on crushing Ryan with all of its might, as the other dragon is doing stuff to it. But there's this little thing with like stuff that's just been riddling into it a lot more.
Ugh.
Yeah. So you kind of like run up the back, get into like this position where it just seemingly can't move, and just try to like, as it tries to like move up to try to like strike down again, you quickly like just take the sword out and try to plunge it in. Please roll me your attack roll.
Would that be melee?
It would be your dex plus melee. Not plus your...
no celerity.
Because you're using it.
Yep.
But if she gets 2 extra actions for using her celerity, then...
She gets 1 extra one after this.
Right. And also, if she's on the back, then flanking and attacking the back, flanking gives you 1 extra die, and back attacks get you 2.
Back attacks.
Okay. So roll three extra dice then. Thank you.
I can do just that.
Okay, that's good. So we cancel out the one there. So roll me strength plus 5 on damage.
Let's see. What is it with me and ones today?
I don't know.
It's cursed. It's a cursed session.
Ooh. Okay. You kind of chink into its back, seemingly not getting a very good hit through its armor. You do have one more action.
I'm gonna try and stab it again.
Okay.
I need to do the dex melee again.
Yes. Still plus the extra 3 dice.
3, so extra 1, because then I'll take away the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. So strength plus 2. Plus potence.
So that's actually plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget I have potence. I put it on right at the beginning and I never really used it.
Okay.
It's a lot of 2s now. I complained about the 1s, so it moved up to a 2.
Yes.
Better than ones.
Yeah.
Very true. See what it rolls. Okay. Unfortunately, once again, you kind of just chink off of its armor.
Man, that magic sword isn't doing very much.
No. It might do eventually. And if not, I'm riding a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I did say Dawn was gonna ride a dragon.
Yes. You are riding a dragon.
Yeah.
Yep.
So even if I get eaten by it at this point, I have that.
Okay. Leslie, doing anything?
I'm gonna do an aim shot at the dragon.
Okay.
That's it.
Sure.
I am not getting close to that thing.
Okay.
Nope.
Probably the smart decision.
Pool mod is 0. Difficulty called shot for the head is what? Difficulty 8.
Yep.
Yes, difficulty 8 plus 2.
Nope.
Okay.
Don't name it my head.
Let's see here. Okay, I figured out what's going on. Nathan, what are you doing?
Don't they go first?
They're just doing battle over there. I've had the dragons go at the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we've killed all of
All of ours.
All of yours, yes.
Okay. So, size scale. How big is this dragon?
The dragon made of flesh is probably a little larger than the dragon that's there with you. The dragon that's there with you, I would say, would be like 15 feet tall kind of thing. This other dragon is like 20, we'll say. Like 20 foot tall kind of thing.
Okay.
Huge, but not like insanely sized.
Okay.
I mean, still pretty big.
Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead and reload and put in the explosive rounds.
Okay.
Can I do more than that?
I can't remember reloading rules because this is the first time it's come up. I have to.
Reloading takes 1 full turn and requires the character's concentration.
Okay. Okay, then yeah, you're just reloading them quickly. Okay. So Ryan is not feeling too good and doesn't know, probably doesn't necessarily want to just, go ham at this point. Seems like a bad idea. Ryan's gonna drop his gun and withdraw out of the area.
Seems like a good plan.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pretty reasonable, all things considered.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's not doing too hot. Okay, dragon fight. Dragons will exchange hits again. Let's go. Things here. Let's see. Okay. The smaller dragon once again gets a pretty decent shot in and manages to click a little bit of damage over the other one. Both of them getting some injuries himself, but still managing to get a hit in. Dawn, you notice something though. As the blood flies out and your sword is here, you see it kind of like just draw back into your blade.
Ooh!
As then, now the blade of Dracula is on fire.
Dawn really likes fucking with fire.
Mm-hmm.
She does, doesn't she?
It's a terrible, terrible idea.
Bit of a pyro.
Yeah.
Question: Is this fire that scares Dawn?
I
No.
kinda
She
hope
feels
so.
okay to it.
Aw.
Aw, rip.
I just start screaming, holding the fire.
God, that'd be amazing.
It really would.
Okay, so Dawn, as you're wielding this blade, and you feel the fire in you, you just feel something in there, like almost from the sword itself, or some voice from somewhere is. You just hear, touch the hilt. Drink deep.
Drink deep?
Don't drink the fire!
I'm gonna become a fire. Oh. I'm a sword swallowing, whilst on fire vampire.
This is like a very like elaborate blade. Like the blade itself is covered in all these kind of runes, which you yourself really can't identify, but you've heard are like Eastern and Chaldanic symbols. And the hilt is covered in all these kind of multicolored inset jewels. And there's this deep red one that you can see. That just seems to call out to you.
I'm gonna try and touch it.
Alright. As you touch it, you see just blood beginning to well up from the gem itself.
I'm gonna do what the magical blade tells me, and I'm gonna drink it.
Okay. You can get a blood point, and I have.
Good.
Yep. Did you want to do anything else this turn? Let me just say this: you could spend the celerity beforehand if you wanted to, or you could just do this. Take your turn.
You know what? I'm just gonna revel in this.
Okay. Then we'll let you
I
revel
just
in
want
that for a minute.
I want everyone just to watch me do it and just be like, "What the fuck is she doing?"
You just see like her like hold up the blade above her as you just see like blood pour out from the hilt of the blade into Dawn's mouth and down her.
Alright.
Leslie.
Gonna growl at my sword and be nice if you did something cool like that for me. Instead of just stabbing me. I don't know, man. I don't really have the same defensive ability as Dawn. Getting up close with the dragon fight seems like a real bad idea there.
Dawn is full of bad ideas.
Nothing else I have really helps this. I'm not really built for dragon slaying. Let's do another aim shot.
I mean, is it really gonna worry about the little black cloud flying up to its hind leg, or the little thing on its back that's been slapping at it with nothing that does anything right now, or the giant dragon that's smashing the crap out of it?
You know what? I'm gonna use celerity to maintain the shadow cloud around me. Use celerity, close the distance while trying to stay out of its view. That'll be my turn, I guess.
Okay. Nathan.
Sweet. Can I throw a grenade at the dragon in such a way that the dragon is between Dawn and Leslie and the blast?
It would be very hard not to get at least one of your allies in the blast. Let me put it that way. One of the allies you might care to not damage. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, no, I didn't care about the other dragon. I mean, too much. Okay, well, I just put the explosive rounds in, so let's see what those do.
Okay.
I'm just going to take the one shot and aim it right at his face. The dragon's face.
Yes.
So that's difficulty 8, but now I'm not taking any penalties because I'm only doing the one thing. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6. Okay, so 3.
Okay.
Marksmanship.
Yep.
Damn it!
So you take the shot, and it's like it's unfortunate. Like you actually do kind of manage to impact with it, but you hit one of the outer bones, so it kind of blasts off like a chunk of one of those bones, like maybe doing a little bit of damage to some of the armor, but not a lot.
And I'm gonna slowly back down the hallway towards Ryan.
Okay.
Because you can move a little bit during the round, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
True dragons will duel again, and I'm just gonna use what I've been using to figure out what's going on. Okay, they'll kind of break even. Neither of them will kind of injure each other. They're kind of like at a stalemate, kind of bashing into each other. As like this point in time, like some of the flailing limbs have hit like some of the ceiling and stuff of this place, so you can see like rocks and stuff and like chunks of the infrastructure of this sewer area kind of falling down, having been crumbled and cracked into. Old pipes are being cracked. The battle is certainly doing some damage to the area. Dawn.
Am I done with my drink?
You're done with your drink. You've tasted of something.
Think I might try and stab him.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the back again. I was thinking I crawl up to his head and try and jab him in the head, but I might get bit by the other dragon by accident.
Yeah.
I don't fancy that.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a dex melee with a potent of 0, and then that.
Okay. And
Tens are out.
please give me another bit of bonus dice. Please roll me 3 extra dice.
3 extra, and then my potence as well, is
Just
it?
no, roll 3 extra dice right now.
Okay.
Mhm.
I can do that. 3 each.
Okay. So that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So roll me strength plus potence plus 10 dice.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's a lot of dice you got
That
there.
is 14 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically
Yeah.
12 because I take away the other 2, so.
No, there's.
Nope.
Oh!
Don't take any damn dice away.
You want to take any dice away?
already-
It's damage. So roll 2 extra.
2d10.
Okay.
Ending it with a 10.
Okay. Yep. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Dawn, I want you to roll me another. Oh, I'm sorry. Roll me another 3 dice. Excellent. Okay. So, you manage to take the sword, and you actually, like, plunge it in through the armor and manage to get something in there.
Oh. Heck yeah.
Let's see here. So what would this do? Because this is important for... Okay. Alright. Doing anything else?
Oh no. I'm stabbing a dragon.
Leslie?
I guess I'm going to try and get underneath the dragon, and it's entirely like a soft flesh monster, right?
It's covered in a layer of, like, bones, but other than that, yes, it's just, like, flesh under it. You can see where the flesh is underneath it otherwise.
Okay. Then, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna, like, try and stab up through the bottom and, like, slice like, along its body.
Okay.
Type deal. Is it still a normal roll since... yeah, probably.
Yep, still a normal roll.
Next melee. Okay, well...
Yep.
Jesus.
You go in for the hit, but you kind of, like, bounce off, like, one of the bones. Like,
I'm gonna start burning willpower just to do something this session.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna continue backing towards Ryan, and I'm gonna take another single shot at him.
Okay.
Again, aiming at the head.
Sure.
So, 2, 2, 3.
Okay, you will manage to get a hit in. Yep, you will barely manage to hit it. With explosive rounds, you add 2 dice to your damage, to your normal damage.
Okay. And then 1 extra die for the headshot.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops.
Booyah! Got him.
Okay, a whole bunch of dice. Oh, that's actually good on you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then... Okay. So, you kind of blast into it, and it looks as though you, like, managed to do a little pink of damage, just because of the explosive rounds. And also, it rolled a lot of 1s.
Yay!
If it didn't roll a lot of 1s on its soak, you probably would not have hurt it.
Yeah, well, suck it, dragon.
Okay. The 2 dragons will duel again. Let's see how that ends up, because that could make a difference. Okay. So now the dragon that Dawn is on will get a good blow on the other dragon. It's still standing, but it seems like it's taken aback by it. It looks like it's kind of holding on, but it's definitely faltering at this point in time. All right, Dawn.
Safe, you avocado. Don't worry. I'm gonna pull the sword out. Is anything happening to that wound, or is it just...
The wound is just there. It seems as though, like, when you pull it out, like, the blood that comes along with it is just drunk into the sword, you can see.
Oh.
The sword just continues to, like, drink the blood as it, like, takes it in.
Can I put it back in the same wound and try and, like, drag it down? Try and make it a bit bigger, you know?
Yeah. So roll your attack again.
I don't have thing. That one?
Okay. Please give me 3 extra dice of rolling here.
Oh, no, that's Reddit. That's the right one.
Okay. So that would be 2 plus strength plus. Plus. So roll me strength plus potence plus. Just roll the 8 now. Let's roll 8.
Okay. Plus 8.
Wow. Well,
That's a pretty average roll.
that is
Yeah.
a pretty average roll. That is not the right numbers. That was D20s.
We'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you managed not to get any good resistance, so it looks like you're doing well, but you're not doing well enough. Leslie.
I guess I'm trying the same thing again.
Okay.
I believe in you, Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity melee. Stab the dragon that is directly above your flippin' head.
Okay.
Acceptable.
Do. So.
You scratch it with the blade.
You give him a nice belly rub.
All right.
So it's 2 plus strength.
Yes. 2 plus strength plus 1, actually. So, a single success. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So, let's roll something here. Because it will have that normally.
Come on, ones.
Okay. Wow. That actually is pretty good, but still. Okay, you'll strike into it. And again, it doesn't seem like you've done damage, but seems like something has happened to it. Like you've done something to it. You're not sure what. Nathan.
I guess keep backing away and shooting? Like, how far can I get down the tunnel before I can't shoot at it anymore?
You probably get one more shot in, I'll say.
Okay. Then I'm going to get one more shot in.
Mm-hmm. Well, good news is you can roll me 2 extra dice.
I don't think that's good news.
It is, because rather than botching, you do get a success then. 1.
Okay.
Something seemed wrong with it. It seemed almost distracted for a second.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, and I've been forgetting something anyway, so it's okay. Shoot.
Good.
I forgot something about the dragon. That would have helped all of you. Well, my bad. I just remembered. It's minus
We
1.
couldn't have this go too well.
It's minus 1 difficulty to hit it, okay? Because it's very large.
That's what I was thinking when I was asking earlier if it's still a normal roll.
I thought it was just like what you were saying. This is the roll like a normal kind of roll. But no,
Yeah.
I forgot that like there's a lot of details about Massive Dragon stats that I had to remember. I've never used Massive Dragon stats. It's one of those things. It's when's the first and last time you use it? Anyway, Nathan, roll some damage, please.
Okay. So that's 2 total successes then, right? 7 and 9 and 7? And then
yes.
1 off?
Yes.
Okay. So that's that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do it again. I do it in the wrong area.
3. 3 explosion.
Yep. This time you do not get any major
Damn.
damage to it. But let's roll that again. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. At this point in time, your dragon friend takes its, like, claws, as, like, it seems as though there's something wrong with the giant dragon monster. Like, it's just, like, seems distracted for a second. And he takes advantage of this and drives his claws into the thing's chest. Your your dragon friend. As the beast then collapses down.
Oh, heck.
Cool.
Hopefully
Nice.
not on me. Or on Leslie.
Preferably.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'll have your chance to get out of the way of the giant dragon falling. As the battle kind of winds down. What's below you seems to still be pulsating, but at least at the moment, it doesn't seem to be offering a major resistance.
Are the other flesh things taken care of?
Yes. Your allies have lost some numbers. There's down to one black spiral and one of the technocrats. And the Harbinger Skull seems fine.
And the dragon still exists.
Yes, we will change back into, like, human form, as will, at this point in time, Ryan, who's just going to leave his gun down the hall a little bit.
Okay.
So you have, like, you have two very naked men, both looking very injured. Uh-huh.
Is now a good time for a break?
Now's a good time for a break. Alright, so we'll be back in a few minutes. Drink, snack, bathroom if you need to take care of them, that, and you can come back here. See you in a second.
None of us die.